Hello, peeps, and hello, peppers, and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Yes, I think I need to tilt it like this because then we won't have any adventures. I decided to make a little simple setup with a whale because the whale is in some cultures seen as a messenger between the times. So maybe some spirit of a whale will at some point come to me and connect me more to the Desmos aliens. I love fossil animals and I love also animals that are still alive that we should protect. And of course, I need to showcase a new tarot game whenever I have one in my collection. This was actually a kind of accidental find yesterday, and I liked the packaging because, okay, I don't know those people, but like the back of the packaging advertised it as a cooperation of two very different women. And I love learning from different people. I mean, of course, also sometimes the differences are so big that I can't bridge them without outside help. But now that we have the elephant and its trunk from Inktober, I should maybe pull some cards to make myself see how I can plan a day that actually works. The last couple of days I had a little bit of problems making my plans work because I planned so many things at once. And no, we can't film the tarot at the studio today because at the studio we're actually finishing my children's book and sending it off to a competition. And of course, that features a particular proboscidean like animal with a trunk. That is not an African elephant, but you'll see the book when it comes out. And here we have a lady with horns who is a little bit half naked. Okay, this camera shows the face tracker. Okay, that's the star card. So yes, let's be the star of the competition. Let's think and believe that I am the star of the competition. And if you have a project that you have a competition for and with, think of yourself as your personal star. Of course, like I had a conversation with someone yesterday that this constant, just think positive, that doesn't really work. But if we embrace ourselves, like just the way we are, we might find a way through the labyrinth. I personally don't like mazes because I have a problem with orientation due to my autism, but sometimes I just have to navigate life. Also with a lot of outside help, and I actually like mandalas, and I like these 3-dimensional mandalas. Have I ever mentioned that I like supporting local artists if I can? And I mean, this is, to me, this is also like a stim toy because, like, whenever I'm thinking something and drawing something and can't come up with anything, then I can still feel those thingies. And that helps me through the maze of life. And now I should shuffle these cards better because brand new cards are often just in the order that the author wanted them to be, or the print shop. So I also like woke up to a post that Facebook recommended to me that like parents in their 40s, that would actually be my generation, had a daughter in her mid-20s. Okay, then they started early with having children, and like I don't know, when I was 20, 25, I was still at university, and I'm thankful that my parents could support me in this, and I'm also thankful for this process of accepting now in my 40s that I don't fit into the regular working market. But well, in this Facebook story, the people who I don't know, because the story was just cited from another forum, and I wouldn't quote my Facebook friends on here, so they were pissed that the daughter didn't find a job like a full-time job in the field she had studied, because they thought she was just not trying hard enough. And then all the people who commented on this said, yeah, like, you don't have any idea how the working market is for the young people today. And I'm saying this because I don't have much idea about like people who are 20 years old today, but I also feel like I'm 20 years old, but in another time. Like, I don't know. I rewrote my book for my other book for the other competition, of course, and there was something about some autistic people and some basically eccentric people who didn't call their characteristics autistic, just living on their own planet. So there is a lot of me in that book. And I can't take myself out of the situation. But let's say you live on your own planet and you want to be happy on your own planet. What do the cards say about this? The 0 is usually the Fool card in classical tarot. Yes, be proud of yourself living on your own planet. These plants. Now we could go into old books in strange languages like the Voynich manuscript, or is that called Voynich manuscript? I don't know. This looks like this plant that the Icelanders call valumatl, or like schafgarm. Yeah, yarrows. Yarrows in English. And yarrow has an acid to develop photos. I learned that at the film festival. I love learning useless facts at the film festival. So maybe you want to conserve old memories in unconventional ways, with natural things, with just what is there. And dare to be barefoot. Dare to have this... okay, white and black are, in color science, the absence of color. So, like in art. So dare to have something that is the absence of color. Dare to have a blank space. And yeah, she has a long braid like me. So yeah, maybe. And this looks like my granddad's hat. So yeah, from my perspective, this is about remembering what used to be good and taking into the future what you can still use in the future. And yes, I have a book and film project where the developing photos with yarrow plays a role. And I used to have an email address that began with the word pilgrim. And of course, pilgrims are often silent. I should maybe learn that. And like learning something from their inner landscape. So I wish you a day where you can learn from your inner landscape. I have to get ready for an errand now. And yeah, in that errand, I also have to work with what is there. I wish you a day full of blessings and richnesses and full of what is there. And have a whale of a time. Bye-bye.